Alrighty. It is time to find out if our technical difficulties from yesterday are resolved. Our favorite. So let's see here. We are here. Yes, that is correct. It looks like we are also on YouTube like we're supposed to be. But for some reason, the name of the stream on YouTube is really weird. And it also thinks that we are streaming Star Trek Online, and we are not. They sigh. Okay, well, let's see if we can fix that really quickly. And I insist on it being really quick. Update titles, hopefully. Mecha Break. Giant robots go brrrr will be our description. Update all. It says we're updating all. Okay, Twitch has complied with our edicts. As has YouTube. Congratulations. I do not know why Stream Elements is so confused and thinks that we are still doing something else. Stream information from Stream Elements. Mecha Break. Kind of a little bit worried to mess with that. I feel like we have already fixed our proper title, hopefully. So I think we're going to leave it at that. There might be a confusing message for some people. But that's not what we're doing, okay? So JK. Now, let us get down to actually doing something this time. Our technical difficulty stream is over. Okay, so we will be playing Mecha Break today. Yay! And hopefully my kitty face is not so in the way that we won't be able to do this. Like, we're gonna find out. I might have to reposition myself because I literally did not play this game at all. I did not do any due diligence, as one might say. But we are going to play this together for the very first time. I wanted to share this for the very first time. My first experience is all that right from the start, because I don't know, there's probably going to be a tutorial. Maybe there's story. My goodness, this volume is loud for me. I don't know if I can adjust that for me without messing it up for you. But whatever, we're gonna hit start game. Just see what happens. We are signing in.
Code Red, garrison under attack. Security breach. All relevant personnel proceed to the hangar for deployment.
Okay.
Security breach. All relevant personnel proceed to the hangar for deployment.
I feel like This is a little... Why, I already said start game. Why am I also being...
Security breach! All
Extra
relevant
start game.
personnel
Are you
proceed
sure
to the
you
hangar
want to
for
start
deployment.
the game? Sure.
Please enter your code name.
Oh no. Okay, so now we have our first decision. Naming ourselves. Is that going to be the name of our character? Is that going to be the name of our account? Is it like a family name where we're going to be able to have multiple characters, or does it have to be exactly unique? Like how many X's and underscores is this going to require? Neko. You know, we'll try that and see. Codename? Unavailable. Of course it is. Neko. Do we want to do like... Oh, and there's no little character. Or also illegal. What about 2? Okay, we're just trying to figure out the rules here. Period. Illegal character. Okay. Space. Space is an illegal character. You will not have a full name. You'll have one name. You'll be like XXX Neko XXX. If you know, you know. If you remember the days of doing this kind of stuff to get your desired name. What about... Okay, tilde is unacceptable. So are apostrophes. There are people who have apostrophes in their name, aren't there? Bolana Torres would like to have a word with you. Okay, well, you know, we could do bestest Neko. Oh, there's a character limit. You know, I bet there are people who have names that are longer than the bestest ne. And those people are not welcome here. And that's sad. So, bestest Neko? Oh, looky there. So we can almost be our true selves, I suppose. Bestest Neko. Do you want to do that? Do you want to be bestest Neko? Sure, I guess. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure they'll just charge me $50 to change my name or something, you know, for the privilege. This is not what we want. Whatever. Confirm. Pending confirmation. Oh, we are accepted by our overlords. Oh, hello. So what is this? Select pilot. Like, is there anything special about the person? Looks like my little kitty face might actually be in the way of things. Let us see about... Maybe I shall disappear briefly. Or maybe I will relocate myself. Hold on, let's see how this works. Oh, Okay. Let's just go ahead and duplicate this. Duplicate. Is that an option? No. Why not? Surely it's an option. We are a professional streamer. We totally know what we're doing. I really would just like to duplicate this. Can I just copy filters with an S? Okay. No, okay, so what about this? Paste? Yeah, it's not giving me that option. Whatever. How do I have 2 of these, though? Okay, whatever. We will just make this one visible, which makes me even bigger. And we will make this one invisible. And then we will resize. We will resize me. make me smaller. And we will levitate up here. There, now it's like I'm an overseer looking down upon you. Okay. Here. Okay. So, zoom up, down, stuff. I guess can we move? Okay. Okay, that's how we can move people with our right moose. So we can also move up, down, maybe. Okay, yeah. So she's rather pretty, that is true, but what about this person? Also pretty. Good job, developers. You know what we like. Do you know how much time I would have to spend plastic surgerying these people if it were another game? I wonder if we're gonna have character customization. Also pretty. Also pretty. Also pretty. Am I missing a gender selection somewhere? Which at the same time, I have a chat thing that's up for me to hopefully see what people say should my minions choose to interact with me. And it might be blocking something. For me, but not for you. Oh, hello, we found a man. He's pretty handsome too. He is also relatively handsome. Are the girls prettier than the boys are handsome? Let's see. Inquiring minds want to know. I would say that the girls are all quite pretty. They're not like impossibly pretty or whatever. They're very nicely pretty. I think that he's probably a pretty good match for like male prettiness versus the girl prettiness is. Yeah, he's aight. He aight. He aight. He is... I'd say he's probably about as handsome as his female counterpart is pretty. They're also out of order, I'm noticing that. Like the race/color options, however we are phrasing that. Let's see, can we get in closer on these faces? We can. Okay. Is it just me or is he looking a little Zuckerberg-y? He looks a little bit like a Zuckerberg. Okay. So far, I think I'm liking the first guy best, but there is the question of if we are going to get... Is this the first guy? That was the first guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't like him best. I don't know. I kind of want to adjust Mr. Zuckerberg's nose, but other than that, I might like him best. But it says he's a lunar? Wait, what does this say? Sorry, I do need to adjust this chat box. Okay, chat box. Let's see here. Okay, it is cooperating, huzzah. Okay, looks like I'm not missing anything at this exact moment. Yeah, sure, it's gonna slightly cover my face. For me, but not for you. We can't have that for you. Lunar mare. Well, that's like mare like a horse? Whatever. Edit. Edit is an option here. So, edit. Oh, we can adjust them. Good. That we are going to be spending hours on this part alone, probably. Nose. The nose in particular. Oh, that's cute. I have to admit that's cute. So let's see. looks like I can edit the nose itself and also just change, like, what is this? Nose 6. Why is no... Okay, I guess whichever nose you pick ends up, like, jumping over there. You must also remember the profile. Yeah, the profile is not working for him at this exact moment. Like, looks like a child from the side. Child. Normal person. Child. Normal person. Beard notwithstanding. But it could be a child with a hormone disorder. So which one are we on? Nose 6. Wait, no. That can't be right. I guess we're on nose 3? Do we have to... Oh, we have to hit confirm, perhaps? This menu is honestly weird. Normally you just, like, press things and it functions. You know, like, are you extra sure you want to? Like, is this to edit the nose itself, or is that for me to confirm that I want that nose? Hopefully they are not shameful and will not... there's something a bit off. Like, it's upturned in a way that's cute. Like, that's normally considered a cute thingy, but I think that that's more for whammons, if we're being honest. Oh, I kind of like that. Is that a Roman nose? I feel like that might be what it's called, a Roman nose. I'm not sure I like it on his face. This is not a terrible nose. Am I gonna have to adjust his whole face to find... I mean, he looks good from the front. On the side is a little bit questionable for me. Edit. Okay, so now we have all kinds of stuff that we can do to the nose. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. You know what? Wait, please tell me that if I hit confirm that is not confirming him, that's like... Okay, these are not... Like, I can't go back to face that way. Confirm?
Lunar Mare Defense Force,
No,
order received.
See. No. That is not what we wanted to do. Okay. So going back, at least it retains our nose selection, right? I believe that is a different nose. Let's see. Skin, perhaps. Okay, we have skin color choices. So we can just make him whatever we want. What was he originally? Skin type 2? Skin type 1? It's interesting for skin type 2 to be even whiter than skin type 1. Usually, like, 1 is whitest, like, you know, pasty, unfortunate white. And then you go down the line, you know, to, like, I don't know, a French vanilla, and then, like, maybe heading toward mocha, and then caramel, and then, you know, some chocolate goodness, but... Yeah, that's a very aggressive white, which might not be bad if we make him ginger, which I'm kind of feeling on him because of his, like, his hair kind of already looks a little, like, I feel like there's some red in there. But what I want is face shape. Oh, don't you think you're so pretty? That's honestly a little bit cute. So face shape 2, face shape 1. Oh no. No. Face shape 3, no. Also a no. I mean, it might be a good face shape. Oh, it modified the side profile though in a way that I do find pleasing. Oh, that is so strange. I wonder what the extent of editing on this is. This is not a bad... Well, that's actually not a bad face in general, but... That's a good... Huh. This is probably... I think I like... What is this? 4? I think I like 4. We're gonna leave it at that for now. It is weird. Isn't that weird? That you have to, like, escape out of it instead of, like, confirm your selection or whatever. I don't know. I just find that strange. Eyes and eyebrows. Oh, yes, your pretty eyebrow. Let's see. Eye 2. Superb. Superb, superb, superb. What is that? Why are they saying superb to every single thing? Whatever. So he's currently on I2. I1. Okay, I3. It changed. Very similar. Subtle differences. I4. I5. Those we might like. Those might be... I think those are good eyes too. They're all good. But they're also very subtle. Very subtle. These are decent. That kind of raises his eyebrows into a touch of a, like... I don't know, not quite surprised, but... Something's going on there. Of course, we might be able to hit this dangerous edit button and find all those sliders and see what they do. I feel like these are kind of like hunter's eyes, but I find it strange that we don't perhaps have the ability... Oh my goodness. Menus! This is a weird character creator, I have to say. This is very weird. Brow arch? Overall. Overall. No, that seems like a bad idea. Let's look at brow arch. Height. Inner brow. We're at 19. Okay. I do like that straighter look better. Brow ridge. Oh goodness. Is this an overall height? It looks like that's an outer corner height. Not quite Vulcan, but that's not what we're aiming for, just to be clear. But let's see. Is there a point at which they are like most... I don't know, I kind of find that upper arch thing attractive. Let's maybe not go quite so Vulcan, right? Like maybe, well, you know what, 30? That seems like a decent number. Okay. There's some protrusion. What does that mean? Is that front to back? Protrusion. Okay, well, if that is rude for them to not let me see it from... I do think it went forward, protrusion-wise. Okay, I do not know why they changed his angle on me when I went to initially adjust. So it was at 30. Maybe we'll smooth that out just a little bit. No! Okay, so apparently we're not allowed to use the buttons if we want to actually see what we're doing. And that's a design flaw. You know what, 10 looks quite good in my opinion, but we're going to just smooth that out a little bit more. No, I don't like it that much. Nope, we're not going negative. We're 0, perhaps. No. 10? Maybe 10. Now we're gonna go with 10. Or 12. Kind of like that. Well, let's just double check it against 30. It was originally at 30. I mean, it's not bad, but we're gonna go with a nice round 10. And then width and height. Is that going to be height relative to eyeball, or is that going to move the whole eyeball? It looks like it's relative to eyeball, so we are just... He is unhappy. you have displeased me. Let's see here. I wonder if we're going to be able to recreate our character later. Like, we'll be able to adjust their appearance later on, or if it's going to be like, you need a $5 reface coupon. Kind of like that -15, but let's see. And we're just going to use this later. Ooh, hello. -3 is not looking bad. Now I kind of like that broody look. But maybe it's too broody. Let's try like a little bit less, like maybe a -30. Piercing hunter's eyes. Which I might actually want to make his eyes generally smaller. Well, that's not bad. This is not a bad face. We do not dislike this face. So, kind of a little bit worried to try with, but it's a -1. Let's all remember that. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to... Oh. Oh, okay. That's like the entire brow. Oh, I think a bit closer together looks better than further apart. Let's try like a 0. Is that -1? Huh. -1. Checking for if at some point it's like, oh, that feels right. Too far. Don't think that putting them farther apart is necessarily feeling better. Closer together, actually, maybe I think is feeling better than further apart. Well, that looks kind of decent. Who knew that our Mecha Break was going to be mostly not the giant robots and messing with the face of the person that we're probably never going to see because he's always in a robot. We'll see if that's how that works out. That's a little too close together, so let's avoid the unibrow ever so slightly, shall we? How do we feel about that? This is difficult. Yeah, maybe. I think we'll leave it at that for now. Protrusion. Oh, angle. Is this where we get our Vulcan? Oh no. No. And I forgot to check what it was at. So, it's probably at maybe 0 or something. I mean, those don't look bad. 12. That seems quite a straight across eyebrow. I think I quite like that. Okay, so back. Back is escape. Would be very annoying if it's like, well, and now all of that is undone. Congratulations. I'm a little bit scared to mess with eyelids. -4 is the height. -4. Looks like it's just the inner eyelid that's being adjusted. Huh. I hope that resetting this does not reset everything. we're gonna do this for science. Yes. Undo eyelids. Yes. Okay. Okay. That was painless. That's okay. It didn't ruin everything, so we're okay with that. Okay, so inner eyelid, middle eyelid. Yeah, we were being blind. Shame on us. Middle eyelid. That is hyper specific levels of like. Let's make sure that the inner eyelid is super low and the outer eyelid is super high. It's very like a tremendous degree of precision of under eye. I feel like aren't we? Are we even manipulating both the upper and lower eyelid? No, it does not look like we have been. This seems odd for it to be here, but whatever. Let's find out what it does. I see no difference. Literally none. Okay. Let's try from the side, because maybe like from a certain angle we'll be able to see. Yeah, something's happening. I do not see what it is. Depth. Not seeing anything on that either. Oh. There's subtle shift in like the under eye shadow. Maybe, oh yeah, maybe the lighting will let us see it better from this side. Is it like going out and then back in? No, okay. Wait, or is it? It's almost like if you go past a certain point, it starts going back in. Yeah, I think at like 0 is where it's most plump. We're just going to set both of these to 0, I guess, because we have no idea what those even were. I kind of like his broody face, but maybe we should adjust it some. Outer eyelid. How did that end up? I thought we made that like super high like that. Okay. Middle eyelid. You put it to like 0. And then the inner eyelid, just a little, like maybe we'll put it to 0 too. Outer eyelid, let's put it to 0 and see what it looks like. I think I kind of like the flare, that like slight little flare. But now we're just gonna put it to 0 too. Okay, whatever. Lower eyelids. Lower eyelids. Angle. Inner lower eyelid, mid lower eyelid, outer lower eyelid. Did the upper eyelid have an angle? Angle. There is an angle. Did we manipulate that? I don't remember if we manipulated that or not. Okay, that's kind of angry. That's kind of just, like derpy, for being honest. I do like the way that it kind of closes his eye up a bit, but I think we're going to put it to a 0 for now, because that seems like a safe number for a lot of these. Lower eyelid. Okay, outer lower eyelid. Oh, and there were width sliders. Okay, that... let's put that to 0, or a nice little safe number. And then mid-lower eyelid. How dare you? Probably should have paid attention to what it was. Because that is definitely lower than it was. You know what? We're gonna put this and make him a squinty boy and see what that looks like just for funsies. Yeah, that's a little aggressive. So let's try lowering this a bit. Let's see. 10. And then the outer, we'll also lower that a little smidgen. And by smidgen, I mean a lot. So we have discovered that, okay, you can press and hold that button. It did not seem like it was moving quickly enough for my case. I do not like that pressing these buttons causes them to correct, I'm using air quotes you can't see, correct their position, like it sets them back to normal. As in like the rotation, like click. See? No, you stay where I put you, her. Okay. That was the inner eyelid. I feel like that's on this side. A little too low. Okay, angle. It's currently at 5, let us remember that. No, ooh, no to all of that. Especially because he keeps moving. Let's try negative 10. I think that looks pretty decent, but let's also try 0. 0. Is it better or is it worse? I feel like it just kind of looks a little bland almost, like it's not interesting enough. Like somehow this adds interest to his face. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see, because there's all kinds of stuff to potentially edit. I'm curious if there's any way to remove the beard, or if this is like you inherently chose the dude with a beard, and so we would have to like choose the first dude and then change everything about him to try and get this dude, you know? Let's see here, which would be stupid, but whatever. Let's see here. Lower eyelids, brow arch. We already messed with that, didn't we? Feel like we already messed with that. Yes. So let us try overall, because I am curious. Is this going to edit the size of his eyebrows or just his eyes? We're at 10. It's everything. Okay, noted. Negative 50 is not good. Negative 40, nope. Negative 30, nope. Negative 20, no. Negative 10, maybe. Good old trusty 0, not bad. 10. Like his eyes are a little big. 20. Okay, those are even bigger. Kind of like our trusty 0. Oh, interesting. Oh, wait. At 11? Were we at 11? It thinks we're at 11. I thought we were at 10, because it's like taking away the reset button, or whatever. height. That's probably going to be relative to the face, and that can get real messy real quick. I'm thinking spacing. I feel like the spacing is good for now. Protrusion. It's probably also relative to the face. I think they're at a good place. Angle. Lord knows what that'll do, but we're at 0. That's the safe number, so we can just do whatever we want. Oof. No. No. I think this is a case of if you've already messed with your eyelids individually, that you should probably just like not mess with that one. Outer eye corner. Huh, -4. Yeah, no. If we hit the reset the button. Nope. It was at -4. Oh, that'll take too long. -4. Width. And it's interesting that increasing it reduces the width, it looks like, at the outer eye corner. I think they do kind of look a little bit better pulled in. Maybe we'll do 20. Only, 25. It almost kind of looks like it only did one eye. Inner eye corner. Height, width. Also brings it in. Huh. Do kind of like the smallerness of his eye that's being achieved with this. Don't think we want to mess with the angle. But there's also something perhaps a little bit off here. Okay, they are at least both moving, but it's like they're asymmetrical. Whatever, I suppose that's real. Real life, nobody's perfect. Okay, like that. It also feels a little off. Yeah, maybe that's good. Okay, let's see what else we can mess with. Nose, face shape, skin, mouth. We are currently on mouth 4. Mouth 1. Well, that's not bad. I mean, they're both not bad. We already had a good mouth. Mouth 2. These seem to be mostly subtle changes. At least it's not changing his angle when we mess with these. I think there's not a significant edit to his facial structure with these. I think that's good. So 2 and 5. Is it just me or does he like kind of pucker a little bit when you give him a new mouth like mwah? I feel like 5 gives him the most pretty boy poot. He's just like poot poot poot, I am so handsome. Edit. Overall, height, protrusion. Protrusion's gonna be how far those lips stick out, I guess. Is anywhere in here chin? Underbite, overbite, mouth corners. So protrusion's at a nice safe 0. Let's see what happens when we hook her up. Okay, so 0, back to 0. And then of course, we're not allowed to have nice things. Protrusion. The point at which it like looks better. No, I think it's a little duck facey. I do want to edit his chin though. I want that chin to be different. I want it to come out a little bit further, just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit. So let's try this. Oh, okay, that did something. I'm not sure we care for that. I mean, we certainly don't want it to do that. Well, I don't remember what that was at, but it was probably 0 considering everything else is at a 0, so let's put it back. To be able to edit just the jaw, like don't have the lips come forward with it. Well, whatever. Lower lip. Fullness, height. Okay, there is a protrude. Oh, chin lip groove. What do we think that does? At -34. Okay, it's just that little like indent. Kind of like a strong little indent there. But I would like his chin to come out further without taking his whole lower face with it. Lower lip fold. Which one is the fold? Currently -15. That up where it was -15. It looks good both ways. I feel like this is a little more manly and the other one's a little bit more like pretty boy. I like that better. Lower lip groove. Okay, well, what's that gonna be? Is that 28? We're gonna put it back where it was. 28. edit that. Let's see here. I would like... Oh, expression. Expression 1. Expression 2. Like a little bit of a smirk, I guess. Expression 3. Looks like he's a little pouty, like mildly discontent. Expression 4. I do not know how to... Like maybe slightly grumpy. Maybe? I'm not quite sure. Expression 5. Expression 1, 5. Like his upper eyelid looked like it did a little something, like a little squintier. There's also maybe ever so slightly something going on with the lips. I feel like he got a little more, how would we phrase that? Like, I don't know, ever so like, likely cockier, or like he knows he's pretty. I kind of feel like we're gonna keep that. Okay. Wonder if there's a way to save our work. I don't see a way to save the work. Okay, well, let's see here. Skin, face shape. I do want to see if there's anything about the beard. I don't hate it, but I do want it to be optional. Eyes and eyebrows, no, nose, mouth. That's where I would think a beard would be at. Expression. What's this about little eye? Preview. Oh, I guess it just takes away the option-y stuff. Also not giving us an option for his hair, like in general, I'm noticing. So is this a case of like you pick the hair and that's your hair, you're stuck with it forever? Kind of like this guy, and I don't want to ruin all the work I've done on him if I decide to go back and pick somebody else. Oh, hair! Oh, it could be under makeup. Facial hair. Oh, look! It is optional. So we're currently on facial hair 2, male. Okay, it's weird that, like, is there facial hair female? Oh, Lord help us all. So we're on to 1. 3. A bit more robust, yes. Okay, so yeah, they go in order, like 1 is light, 2 is darker, 3 is more. Oh, okay, well, now they bucked the trend, because I thought 4 was going to get, like, super bushy, but it's just a little, what is that? I don't think that's a soul patch. It's just a chin beard. It's a little teensy bit of chin beard. I don't see an option for color, though. That's interesting. Facial hair 5. Mustache. Let's see here. Of course, there's the option of none. Let's see what that looks like. I am pleasantly surprised that his face does not look absolutely terrible without facial hair, because sometimes you have that where you take the facial hair off of somebody you've been working on and it's like, oh god. Why? Silly does it better with some at least. One, but it almost looks like it's not enough. The thing I'm not fond of with the more aggressive facial hair is that it doesn't go all the way to the edge of his jaw, which is actually kind of a pet peeve of mine. I've seen people who, when they chew, it looks like a Snapchat filter is, coming off their face because their beard has been like a little too aggressively like, oh, we want to define your jawline right here, and so like every time they chew or yawn or something, their beard like moves up their face is what it looks like. That's a little too baby-faced, but it might also be fixed if we change his skin color. What was our skin tone? Skin, face, skin 2, skin 1. Yes, that gave a little bit more color to his complexion, less pastiness. Maybe that. But we might be putting the hair back on, we will see. Makeup, facial detail. You know what? So what is this? Sparkles? I don't think so. Oh, so now we can change the shape of the eyebrow? That is very weird. That's disjointed for that to not have been an earlier thing. So we're on eyebrow 10. Let us remember that. Eyebrow 10. No. 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 Oh, well, that's a maybe. I don't know. Kind of want to put the facial hair back on and see what the difference is between 9 and 10. I'm also curious about what editing these does. Okay, color and details. Eyebrow thickness, fullness, length, height, spacing. Well, goodness. We're gonna leave him on, I think we're currently eyebrow 9, yep. And then we're gonna put the facial hair back to 2. Eyebrow back to 10. It's interesting that it's like keeping the default checked for us. That's nice. They both look good, in my opinion. Decisions. I think we'll keep the eyebrows that we had for now. Eyelashes. Oh goodness. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was 5. What, 1, 2, 3. Is there no eyelash 4? Okay, whatever game. Numbers are a relative construct of man, it says. I think it's really mostly just the top eyelashes that are getting like thicker. And I think we'll just keep the ones we had. Eyeshadow. We are on 4. Oh, okay. The inner, like, contouring essentially that area. 1, 2, 6. Sure. We'll keep the one we have, I think. Now we'll keep the one we had. Eyeliner. We're on 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are actually numbered. So strange that it seems like I'm seeing differences on his nose. Whatever, we'll keep what we have. Iris. Ooh. 1-2, 1-1. Okay, so these are eye colors. I liked our default blue. That's what we will keep. Lip makeup. Currently on number 2. No. Huh. Four and 6. Okay. We're just gonna skip right over 7. So it's a nice natural color. I feel like 2 is working just fine for his colorations. 3 is a very like fleshy tone. I don't think I care for that one, so I think it's the one we had, or 7. Which is kind of like a middle road between it and the super nude. We're gonna keep the lips we had. They were good. Okay, hair. Oh, we've got our hairstyles now. So we were on hairstyle 5. 1. No. 2. These look terrible, but 3. Meh. 4. I think 4 is not bad from the front, but that's also like, what was it, 2? Like, it's not bad from the front, but from the sides and stuff, I feel like it's a little less. Well, this one's better looking than this one, I think. No, that one also looks fine. Huh. Just feel like I really want to adjust his jaw, and I didn't see any way to do that, but maybe it's somewhere we will see. Is that a Kittus? It is. It's a Kittus who is working on my pilot, which I'm curious the extent to which I'm actually going to ever see this person, because it's a giant robot fighting game, so like, how important is it for me to be spending like an hour changing his appearance? Hairstyle 6. Yeah, that's a very strange, like it's overly lit. It's meant to be like a I don't know, like a 1-inch long overall buzz cut. I love the floofy ears on your VTuber. Let's see here. There's something about the way that lights that's terrible. Hairstyle 7. It's not bad. Not bad. 8. Little. Well, there's edit. Wonder what editing it does. Color highlight, alter. Okay, alter hairstyle. Variation. Well, goodness, what does that mean? Okay. Gives him a little egg-yolk thingy that sticks up. Okay, whatever. Hair texture, -24. Calling it texture, but that seems like it's shine. Which does make me wonder if that floofy hair from before could be like dulled down to not be so bright. Highlight position. Is there not a highlight position because I have 2? Oh yeah. Okay. Interesting. Hair length. Well, that will be interesting. Oh. Okay, well, I don't think I like the shortening. The longer hair is kind of potentially interesting. But that makes me want to maybe try this without the facial hair just to see what it looks like. Let's try that and see. I think that was under makeup, which is a weird place, but whatever. Yeah, like I feel like that suit, it's very anime protagonist for the no facial hair of this type of hair type is like, I would have to maybe adjust him because he looks a little too mature perhaps, like he'd have to be more like, you know, like a little younger looking, because all the best anime protagonists are like 16 or something, right? But back to what it was. And it doesn't look bad either way. I think it particularly suits that hairstyle, suits him without the facial hair. Nope. Hair? Yes, hair. And then I do want to look at this fluffy one and see if we alter hairstyle. Does not seem that the hair texture thing is resolving. Only like doing the side of his head. Highlight position is also not doing anything to help this. Protrusion. No idea what that's doing. Let's try from the back. No change as far as I can tell. Height. Let's try this again. I see no difference. What about variation on? With a couple little doobly doos. Yeah, we're gonna reset that. hairstyle H retained its changes, which is good. I'm curious if we've now adjusted this operator essentially so that, or pilot, whatever he is, to, like if I change to a different person, it may not alter, take away all of my alterations to this person's face, which would be great because I'd hate to have to do this over if I wanted to check somebody else out. Hairstyle? 9. No. 10. This also makes me curious about facial hair off. Yep, also kind of a little bit more suited for anime protag boon. Hair. Let us alter the length of it and see what that does. Alter hairstyle, hair length. Oh my. Well, that is it feels very anime. Let's try maybe 4D. What was it before? Resets. It was at 0. It actually doesn't look bad with the length reduced. Let's try negative 30. Let's try negative 20. Let's try full length. Let's try 40. Let's he's a pilot. He can't have his hair in his eyes. This isn't an actual anime because then hair in the eyes is perfectly fine. Doesn't impact your performance at all. But if we're being responsible, we keep our hair out of our exact field of vision. I do want to see this without the facial hair. Facial hair off. Very, young knight who guards the town that protagonist is going to interact with or whatever. I mean, so is that, if we're being honest. Hair. Do kind of like this debonair. So what is that? 7. 7, 4. Hairstyle 2. This is not the Babe. Not just like our original hairstyle, but I kind of do. Let's look at hairstyle. I think it's a 2. Alter hairstyle. Where's length? Oh, length 1, length 2, and length 3. Oh, how magical. This one has all kinds of things that we can do. So hair length 1. It is typically just the one little strand in the front. Okay. Hair length 2. The upper bits. Hair length 3. Kind of feel like I do like the floaty. Well, it's everything that's reset. They're all at 0. Kind of do like the longer, floatier version of it, I think. Except for maybe the top part, hair length 2. Reel that in a little bit, shall we? Very Final Fantasy, I feel like. Give him a great sword. Yeah, I don't just like this. So we will keep this in our pocket as a maybe. What else did I like? 4? yes, let us see what we get for alterations here. Hair length 1. Is it also our little deedle? Oh, it is our deedles. I do like those longer deedles, I think. Hair length 2. So specifically the top part, looks like. And then hair length 3. I have no idea what hair length 3 is supposed to be doing. Let's check the back. Okay, is it basically the length toward the back? Yes. Huh. Presumably it was at 1 or 0. That's 0. Look, his hair is dancing. I think we'll do that. I rather like that too. Okay. So let's look at the difference between hairstyle 2, hairstyle 4. 2, 4. I like them both, honestly, but let's go to 7. I have always liked this. It's very Captain America or whatever. Alter hairstyle. We also have 3 hair lengths. What does the first one do? I literally cannot tell. Let's check from the side. Still see nothing moving from the back. I see no change. Let's try hair length 2. Oh, that's doing something. Is that also doing the back of the hair? Yes. Leave that alone. Hair length 1. I literally have no idea what it's supposed to be doing. It doesn't appear to do anything. So we will leave that at the 0 it came with. And then hair length 2 is, you know what, we're just resetting, undo anything we did to this because it was much prettier before we touched it. Okay, not a bad hairstyle. We do like this. Might like 4 better. I'm not sure that we do. I feel like that has more presence. Like, that is very handsome, that's good and whatever. 7 is, but 4 is like... it's got that je ne sais quoi. It's got that like, I am definitely a main character or something. I kind of really like 4. I think we're going with 4. Let's also go check the facial hair. We are going to remove it to see what that does. He instantly becomes much younger looking. He's a fresh-faced cadet. Now he's a seasoned veteran. Still have that issue there. Yeah, oh look, it even like... this hair goes more toward the jaw where it should be. Yep, okay. Okay, so we're definitely keeping this one. But let's also just check this. Yeah, it just looks like he hasn't shaved. Like, yeah, well, he was shaved this morning, you know. Let's try these. No. No. Yep, we're keeping that. Body, ooh woo. Well, I then body type 4, body type 1, body type 2, body type 3. Huh, so 4 looks like it's the tallest. Let's see the difference between 4 and 3. Oops. 3. 4. It's the bulkiest. Kind of like body type 2's like overall proportions, but body, head, hands, legs, body, height ratio, tall, chest, is that negative 32? Oh no, negative 32. I do want to see, what does this do exactly? Okay, it is the width. Does it do front to back too? Yeah, it's like the whole area. Huh. Negative 32, what is that? Do we have shoulders somewhere in here? Chest, waistline, hips, buttocks size. It's at 0. Let's move the Kardashian slider. Oh, and delightfully, they do not do that horrible thing in many games where when you do the, like, what is arguably the butt slider, it also, like, pooches out the front of them. So it is just a butt slider. Good on you, devs. Even though your other, like, many of your machinations here of these sliders are awkward, you nailed the fact that it's literally just a butt slider. Buttock height. Oh, do you want your butt to be super perky, or do you want it to be lower? It actually looks better lower in my opinion. Or at the very least, it looks more natural. Buttock width. How juicy do you want your donka? Okay, well I think that... Oh, there was just a little flash of the lights. Don't you dare. The power better not go out on me. No, I will be an unhappy kid house. Buttocks uplift. How is that different than the height? Let's find out. Oh. Dun 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 dun. You can twerk with this later. Just twerking it. Boop 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 boop. Okay. Huh. Let's do some weird stuff to his belt. Kind of feel like the highest uplift is putting his belt where it should be, so we're gonna go with that. And then let's see. Hip. Okay, we're gonna go with narrow. Hips height. Oh my. I wish I had paid attention to where that was before I started messing with it, because it was better before. We haven't messed up too much stuff. Underbody. We're gonna do big booty, no width, uplift max, and then what do we do with the height? See what that's doing to his belt. Well, it's also doing belty things, and I think lower looks better. So. Hips width, waistline. I think that was negative 10. Low right and maximum height. I do wonder why there's not like a shoulder breadth slider. We're at negative 32. The chest. Let's put it to 0 and just see what that is. Well, that's not bad. Head. Negative 24 neck width. Put it to our trusty 0 and see what that is. Is that negative 24? Maybe that's too thin. 10 isn't bad, 25 is not bad, 50 looks like it might be a little aggressive. Let's try 20. I feel like that's, no, 25. Yeah, sure, we'll do that for now. Neck length, I said negative 10. I don't feel like we want to mess with that, but we will find out. Is that a more normal human head-neck position? I feel like his neck may have been long. 40, negative 40. Let's just do negative 30. Since we're already so close. I feel like that's good. I guess I'll just take that negative 40 where we're aiming for. Nope. Nope. Giraffe chin is not invited. Let's look at 0. Trusty 0. Negative 25. Okay. Head size negative 14. Oh no, 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 no. These are like decent proportions. Back. Hands. Oh, why is hands where shoulder width is? That is so stupid. So shoulder width is currently negative 4. Maximum shoulder width. Yes, we are in Evangelion. Well, that makes me want to go back and mess with chest and see. Body. Chest. We have it at 0. Maximum chest. Well, you know what? Things just have to get silly now. I want to. No, we're looking for the hands. Shoulder height. Upper arm. I don't think we want to do the upper arm length. Upper arm thickness. Delts for days. Did that also affect the bicep? Yes. Upper arm width. What's that gonna do? Upper arm width. Was that front to back? It's apparently front to back. That's not what I would have thought. Forearm thickness. Forearm width. Oh my. Well, see, forearm width did what we would think it would do, but not the upper arm. Hand size. I don't feel like we want to mess with that. I think it's a little small. Hand size. Finger thickness. Well, he's getting thick and juicy, isn't he? Let's see, legs. Leg length is -3. Maximum, yes! Leg thickness. There should be more C's in that. Thigh width. Appears to be front to back, yep. Well now the thigh matches the butt and the... Actually, we need more butt for these thighs. Thigh width. Yeah, front to back needs to be reduced if we're going to maintain any amount of thickness in the posterior region. Calf width. Calf thickness. The calves just kind of get a little kinkly, honestly, if you make them thick. I don't know, we're gonna max it out. Foot size. Leg ratio, what does that mean? Oh, do you want them more in the bottom or more in the top? More in the top is correct. Calf thickness. One. Let's try like 20 and see. Okay, so his upper body is a touch. A touch over exaggerated. So we do want to adjust these hands. The finger thickness can go back to, you know what, normal. And then forearm thickness. Back down to 0. Upper arm thickness, we'll take that back to 0. Just adjusted the thickness. Thickness. Trusty old 0. Shoulder width. Let us consider. The body chest. Very athletic. Honestly, a little bit over the top, but whatever. That's what anime is for. Hands. Let us reconsider our shoulder adjustments. Well, even just adjusting the height of the shoulders is making them look a little bit more natural. Let us look at the width. Width. 30. Let's put that back up to 40 and see what that looks like. 40. Okay, we might want to adjust that leg thickness. Leg. Thigh thickness. doesn't skip calf day. Thickness. I kind of like those double thick thighs. The upper body. There we go. Okay, I feel like these proportions look good. Let's just kind of like double check. That is really sweet. Okay. So we have done body, we have done, okay, we've got the voice. Default is voice 5. Well, I need you to speak, sir. Maybe preview? What? Does it really not?
This isn't a place for weaklings. Fall behind and you'll get wiped out.
We had to select a different one to hear it. And clicking it again does not make him replay it. That's annoying, honestly.
I never lost a battle when I served in the Corps. Phoenix, they called me. I'm sure you heard of me before.
We don't like that one. Voice
New
one.
challenge, new feat, new record.
Nope, don't like that. Voice 2.
Hesitating is a surefire way to hand victory to others on a silver platter.
Light always prevails in darkness.
Ooh. Voice 3 sounds very familiar. Actually, I think that all these people sound familiar, like I've heard them from animes and stuff.
Being flexible and resolute is key in combat. So, does it really matter which weapon is faster?
Don't underestimate a shadow in the dark. It can be your end.
He's super familiar. I wish I could place him, but it also won't let me hear him and hear him and hear him to, like, know what you like try to be like, oh, that's where he's from.
Death makes its way to everyone. It's merely a matter of time.
Light always prevails.
Humans are far more destructive than that.
Don't underestimate it.
Death makes its way to everyone. It's merely a matter of time.
I think 3 and 4 are actually voiced by the same person, just kind of like doing a different style.
Light always prevails in darkness.
Humans are far more destructive than natural disasters. Even children know that.
Huh. Okay, well 3 and 4 are kind of standing out for me right now.
You made the choice to trust your comrade the moment you stepped into battle.
Nah, that voice is not fitting of our person's, aesthetic.
Let's show him who's in charge.
Trap.
Weapons hot. Let's roll.
Nah.
Don't underestimate a shadow in the dark. It can be your end.
Okay, 3.
Death makes its way to everyone. It's merely a matter of time.
Cheap viewers on stream, boo. Ooh, woo. Yeah, okay, no thank you. My viewers are cheap enough as it is. They're free. And non-existent, I think. I might have a cootie, but I'm not sure if I still have a cootie.
Light always prevails in darkness.
This is definitely a protagonist's voice.
Humans are far more destructive than natural disasters. Even children know that.
Let's see.
Hey, I don't need approval from anyone.
This isn't a place for weaklings. Fall behind and you'll get wiped out.
Hesitating is a surefire way to hand victory to
Definitely
others
not.
on a silver platter.
They were on 3 and 4.
Don't underestimate a shadow in the dark. It can be your end.
What if I click this? Nope, okay, nothing.
Death makes its way to everyone. It's merely a matter of time.
Light always prevails in darkness.
Humans are far more destructive than natural disasters. Even children know that.
Don't underestimate a shadow in the dark. It can be your end.
I feel like voice 4.
Death makes its way to everyone.
Well, it's also
It's
very
merely a
pessimistic,
matter
isn't
of time.
Humans are far more destructive than natural disasters. Even children know that. Death makes its way to everyone. He's very gloomy.
Light always prevails in darkness.
Light always prevails in darkness. Number 3 is definitely our, like, I am a hero who will fight against evil. And then number 4 is like, sometimes you just have to wipe out a city. That's the egg you break to make this omelet.
Humans are far more destructive than natural disasters. Even children know that.
I think that his vibe fits our person more.
Don't underestimate a shadow in the dark. It can be your end.
Death makes its way to everyone. It's merely a matter of time.
Yep. Our broody protagonist has that deep voice that is pessimistic and whatnot. That sounds, yes, that sounds correct. So, we have done face, makeup, hair, body, voice. For the love of God, if I hit backspace from this, you know, I escape from this and it ruins everything that we've done, do not do that to me. Reselect pilot file, all modifications will be reset. Nope, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. Cancel. Cancel. And whose bright idea was to make that a possibility? I do wonder, is there a way to... I believe... No, my chat will definitely be in my way. Can I minimize it? I'm going to attempt to minimize you, chat. Briefly, though. Briefly, so that I can see everything that is on my screen. Here. Yes. Now we're going to do this. There does not appear to be anywhere an option to save my work. Nope, it's just you have to like confirm that this is your dude. Well, he's gorgeous, so we are going to go ahead and confirm him. Could we make someone else even more gorgeous? Maybe, but we're not going to try that because we've already put too much work into this dude, and he's gorgeous. And the red is poppin'. I should have probably paid attention to like, did it tell me anything about which faction was what? You know, whatever. Okay, so let us get our chat back. First of all, we do this. Then we are going to get chat back. Yep, there you are. And then, okay, we will find it one way. It's, yeah, okay, there we go. Confirm. No. What? Hello. Come on. Yeah. Is the chat being annoying? Oh, chat. Interesting. It looks like click-through mode has been disabled. But I think we can fix that. Settings. Appearance. Click-through mode. Oh, wait. Is it something that I don't have to hold? If it was something that I didn't have to hold this whole time. Oh. Wait. Okay, I do not know how this works. Whatever. It's fine. Confirm.
Lunar Mare Defense Force. Order received.
Lunar Mare Defense Force. Sure, that sounds noble. I'm down for being noble and good and whatnot, even though we are super pessimistic. Rookie mode. Play the prologue and learn striker controls. Standard orbital defense op. Estimated 20 minutes. Mashmac rescue operation. Wait. Okay, yes, optional. Mashmac rescue operation. Sure, veteran mode, jump straight into the battle. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the prologue, rookie mode. I kind of feel like I do need to adjust chat though, because it's a little very present, like very, very much in my way. Huh. Okay. Sure, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Hello, chat. So, let us... Okay... That's this edge here. Well, it literally... Okay, it will make us... It will let us get thinner. Settings. Appearance. Oh, are you being annoying? Yes, you are. Appearance. Background opacity, 0%. Message opacity. Oh, okay. Well, what about the text? What if I want the text to be slightly more invisible? That doesn't look to be an option. Okay, then. Whatever. Whatever, it's okay if you're in my face, chat. I guess. I will tolerate you. But we might have to adjust your location, honestly. We will see. Yep, we're gonna do this. Why does it make it look like that's cancel? Oh, like if I don't want to do the optional? Standard. Orbital defense off, estimated 20 minutes. Mac rescue operation is... Whoa, okay. Sure? Whatever, I do not know. I don't know what the difference is. Thea's Vanguard, fed up with the Moon government's oppression of settlers, launched a surface attack on the newly completed cis-lunar logistics garrison. The garrison's debris rained down on Earth, causing widespread devastation. As an elite unit World Council pilot stationed there, you witnessed the calamity firsthand, barely escaping death. Good for us. I am now wondering if we get different stories depending on who we chose as our base pilot. I don't know. And as we all just found out, my hours of work on sculpting my person, which would honestly probably not be that hard to reproduce, but all that work is not being lost, so we're just gonna find out. We're gonna find out what this does. Base strike. No, you know, I'm clicking it.
Hostile units incoming. Peacekeepers, prepare for combat.
What's this new toy? Got a name?
Name's Eliznes. A latest break striker, beefed up with extra armor.
Code red. Code red. Main cabin breach. Hangar on fire.
Can't see through.
Safety engaged. Stay alert. Emergency exit.
Oh, our emergency exit came in the...
Warning. Oxygen level below 20.9%. Warning. Oxygen level below 19.5%.
We have backpack thrusters. Why are we, like, holding on to things?
This thing utilizes the same interface as the pyrogenesis strikers.
Eliznes initiated. Safety disengaged. Mind bridge activated. Injecting Corixium particles.
Oh, we have been injected with courage.
Mind bridge connected. Initiating system diagnostics. Structural integrity confirmed. Fluid armor confirmed. Corixium engine power supply confirmed. Incoming urgent message from Space Garrison.
Attention! We are under attack from Thea's Vanguard. Significant damage confirmed. Self-destruct activates in 120 seconds. All units evacuate immediately.
Evacuate? The escape pods were all destroyed.
I need an alternative plan.
Is your alternative plan the fact that we are a giant robot now? I do not appear to be moving. This, is it like you need a controller? Settings. Mouse and keyboard. Okay, I am going to have to minimize the chat again because I can't see anything. So, chat, who's not even speaking to me anyway. Minimize. Okay, scoreboard. Manual. Weapons. F1 and F2. What does that mean? Manual F1. Is that for like how to pilot your easy koozie what's it? Weapons. Let's see. Show cursor right control. Well, that's also how I interact with my click-through chat thingies. I wonder if I've like messed myself up and that's what's the problem. It's like you hit right control and that shows your cursor instead of letting you actually do stuff. Interact is F, open map is M, sniper auto lock toggle is not bound, it looks like. Battle comms, quick mark, wheel menu. Okay, wheel something something blah 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 blah. Open contacts, mail, private chat, quick response, other, Mashmac. Which modular weapon is Q? Operate glider is E. Open cargo is B. Is that like our inventory? Call in airdrop is F. Airdrop menu. Whatever those are, whatever that means. Weapon modes. Heavy sniper cannon. Scoped mode. Okay, well it's not giving me... Okay, well these are general. Let's try... Striker? Mouse stuff. Weapon. Right click, left click. Let's see here. Yep, the WASD keys are how we are supposed to be moving. So I'm thinking that that right control is what has shown my cursor and maybe made a problem. Forward, back, left, right, boost. Okay, our pilot apparently is somebody that we will be doing stuff with at some point. Let us get out of this. And I will check. I'm hearing deedle dudes. Let's see if they're... See what those deedles are dooting about. What is this? Oh. So, let's see here. This. Let's get... I do believe that I can have my chat, but I am going to have to adjust its location and resize it. Come on. Put it right under the kiddos. And I shall maintain my position. Okay. So, let us see. Yeah, okay. So it was... Okay, so... Boop debris, boop. They're very glidey. I skating like da 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 da. Retreat from the space garrison. Special maneuvers drain energy reserves and combat. Wait, no, and cannot be performed once energy is depleted. Yep, so jumping is a thing. Energy that depletes. Energy automatically regenerates when unconsumed. Shift is evade. Okay. Yep, and we can directionally do that. not consuming very much energy for us to be doing that. Hold shift to boost. Oh my. Oh, aren't you a giant robot than we are, which is not fair. Retrieve, okay, space is jump, yeah, we already know that. Space, hold it, is to ascend. Oh, we can fly, which drains our energy. Shift, air boost. Oh. Okay, interesting.
Warning! Under attack. Fluid armor activated. Fire control system enabled. Calibrating weapon system. Energy autocannon and induced sword are combat ready.
Okay. Interesting. Is there another one? Nope, just the one. Odd. Okay, open the hatch. Energy autocannon.
Explosion in the elevator's midsection. Garrison's lower section disintegrating.
This place is about to collapse.
Looks like targeting is automatic. The cannon honestly seems more effective than the blade, which is weird. Usually...
Warning! Self-destruct initiates in 10 seconds.
Aleseness, initiate re-entry sequence.
Initiating atmospheric re-entry sequence. Incoming heavy assault from hostile colossal striker. Induced sword offline. Switch to energy autocannon. Charge energy autocannon to boost short-range damage. Enemy targets detected. Adjust manually to lock. Fire control radar unstable. Keep targets within lock-on range. System will assist once a target is locked.
Evade incoming attacks. Hostiles detected outside viewpoint. The system will indicate attack directions around the reticle.
Enemy targets detected.
Not sure, I think. Okay, did we manage to get through that? I was dodging randomly.
System overheating. Rebooting system. Fluid armor depleted. Structural integrity at critical level.
Just a little wear and tear. You're growing on me.
Okay, we are accelerating our boost for some reason. Why would we accelerate toward the fast approaching?
Warning! Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor and warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor and warning. Armor integrity at threshold. Proceed to initiate armor airdrop now. Enemy targets detected. Attack with energy autocannon. Energy autocannon inflicts energy damage. Armor installed. All weapon restrictions lifted.
Oh, okay, so now my electric is a shield. That apparently will be targeted.
to Battle Halberd. Battle Halberd can bypass enemy fluid armor and cause significant damage.
This one looks like it did. Switch to halberd is 1.
You can also use Gauss cannons to attack. Gauss cannons' powerful impact can immobilize the target.
Gauss cannons. Oh, okay.
Where is the orbital elevator? And why such disorder?
Policeness, connect me to the nearest Peacekeeping Corps HQ.
Urgent communication incoming from friendly ground base.
Pilot, this is Zone 48. Confirm identity. Over.
Peacekeeper 98213, reporting.
Pilot, we were also blindsided by Thea's Vanguard. The garrison's debris has wreaked havoc on us. Unable to provide support. Over.
Simmer down now. I'm here to help.
A colossal striker from Thea's Vanguard is in the area. Take cover if you see an
Okay then, I'm sure we're not going to take cover, I'm sure we're going to boop it in the face. Murin.
Continue to attack with Battle Halberd and Gauss cannons. High threat target acquired. Use complex shield to stun same-sized enemy with imperfect lock.
Okay.
Insufficient engine output. Activate complex shield to block frontal attacks.
Okay. Well, you know he wasn't that tough, actually. Oh my goodness, I love AI art. It is my favorite. I definitely don't want to pay a human to have to do work. God forbid somebody make a living, am I right?
You'll pay dearly, scumbags!
Let us try going back to our halberd. Yeah. Huh. Not sure. I like that. I think we're gonna stick with our cannon. Even bigger doodle-doo. Makalu.
Colossal Striker, this is gonna be fun. They won't back off unless we take this thing down. That thing that just entered the atmosphere, is it friendly? New model.
Oh, that's a healer one.
Sweat it. No. Nothing Lumine can't fix.
Okay, we are switching to...
Get over here if you want to live.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like this was good.
I'll draw its fire!
Will you draw fire, sir? supposed to do? Oh, and try this. Okay, so he's some sort of shieldy, tanky person. But honestly, we were fine because we have a shield, but whatever. Let's try that one. Yeah. Oh, he's angry now. Oh, how fancy. This footage may not reflect your interest. Two years later.
Attention, Shadow Special Task Force. Rescue operation at Mashmak is about to begin. All relevant personnel complete your final checks. Weapon airdrop ready. Cargo rocket ready. Striker systems calibrated. No error found. Combatants, prepare to deploy.
Aleseness, ready for launch.
Pilot in position. Striker entering launch tunnel. Brake system safety disengaged. Pilot in control. Ready for launch.
Hiya, I'll be your CIC for this mission. Name's Anka Bell. Just joined Shadow. Still settling in, but looks like we're diving straight into missions. So let's do it. Pilot, for this mission, we'll locate the 3 patrol strikers we lost communications with in Mashmak. According to our latest SAT images, we've detected activity at an abandoned base to the southwest. Recently, a massive amount of Thea's forces have been active in the area. This is a rescue mission, so try to avoid going toe-to-toe. Now, our CO will fill you in with the details.
Greetings, pilot. I'm your commanding officer. My name is Christian. I'll be leading this operation. First, we'll drop you off just outside Mashmak's waters. You'll travel by submarine. From there, use the underwater elevator to reach the abandoned base. Your squad will meet you at the entrance. Aleseness is fully geared up this time, ready for anything. Close combat, long range, and solid defense. We won't let your striker go in naked like your last atmospheric entry.
Injecting Coaxium particles. Pilot sync rate stable.
So
Light bridge
I love
initiated.
that our person's like, I just joined the forces, but I will be guiding you through this situation.
Aleseness, off we go.
Is that the name of my striker, or is it the name of my AI or something? It's an interesting name either way, but... Grigsnark.
Let's do this.
Pilot, the chlorite readings are off here. I'll confirm the extraction point ASAP once you're done. This is where the UWC built their mass driver. After the orbital elevator attack, the UWC disbanded, and the base was abandoned. We'll conduct our search here. Last SAT update shows strikers engaged in combat in the area.
With whom? Thea's vanguard?
Not sure.
Chaos follows them wherever they go. It's only a matter of time before we're caught up in their circus.
They were lunar civilians who fought their government for equal rights. But now, they've resorted...
HQ, do you see that? This doesn't even make sense.
Looks like it was just shot down. The Korite's spreading fast.
Watch out! Thermal spike! Friendly IFF. Objective confirmed. Data received. Syncing up for investigation. Focus on what's in front of you.
Hideous paint job? Yeah, that's Thea. This is Mizra Matrix's Shadow Special Task Force. Identify yourselves.
Thank goodness it's Aleseness. We're with Mizra Matrix. Thalassian Patrol Squad 4. Verification code has been sent. Over.
ID confirmed. Glad you're safe. What happened here? Any clue why Thea's forces are gathering?
They had us trapped here. They've been surveying this area. Probably going after the core right here.
How many are we up against?
Damn Earthers!
Damn Earthers.
Die! They're all gonna die!
Incoming! Watch out!
If you were a lunar...
I'll stall them. Get to the exit.
Mizra Matrix is poking their nose in too? Great. Not a chance. You're going down today. You think your break striker makes you a hero? Pathetic.
Shield activated. Unavailable. Shield activated. Shield activated.
You know what?
Melee mode.
He's much more talkative than you are. No, rude.
Shooting mode. Shield activated. Shield deactivated.
Well, we can't speak effectively enough, apparently.
Surrender! They're not worth dying for.
You know nothing. The moon was built on our backs. You Earthers have no clue what we've been through.
Alesis, stay away from it. What? Corite doesn't spread this quickly.
D3. Carbon tax. March. You hearing us? Day 1.
Phase 1's done. Don't drag this out. Come on.
Hero. Day 225. Transfer. Accumulate strength. Earth. Day 556. Pirates. New life density. Fluid. Day 2122. Witness. Exterminate. Search. Stone. Day 2144. Fight. Hands up high.
No.
Unavailable.
Attempting to evade while we were on a burst for our melee weapon was a bad idea. Because it made us like perma boost. Thank you.
Shield deactivated.
Ride's on its way. I need your coordinates.
No loot. So we're not gaining loot from this situation. Rendezvous with friendly strikers. That reminds me, what happened to our friendly strikers?
Now is the time! Deploy the extraction beacon!
Now? Let's light them up!
No.
Let's light up some fireworks for him.
Now the airdrop can finally reach us. Yeah, we're pretty tight on time. But still, let's freshen up before joining the fight.
But now we can interact with this. Yeah, did you like to repair your striker after we hit it in the face with the drop pod? Yes, please.
Gear up while you can. Can't have too much firepower.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop.
Okay. Weapon airdrop beacon. Not equipped, not equipped, not equipped, not equipped, not equipped. So yeah.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop.
Let's select the only one they gave us. Is it coming? Oh, call it in.
Now, press the interact key to select an airdrop.
Okay, whatever. It said... What? Confirm. Oh, I had to press and hold. Apparently, I guess, maybe.
Airdrop on site. Gear up now. Airdropped weapons are universal. You can even try your luck with the enemy's airdrop pods.
All this fighting over Corite, but somehow everyone's on the same page about weapon interfaces. Huh.
The Striker manual mentions that surplus weapons can be mounted in the reserved slots. Press the switch weapons key to swap between the modular weapons and default weapons. You can replenish ammo by finding magazines on neutralized hostiles or in supply crates.
Destroy as many extractors as you can before the ship arrives. They release subterranean Corite, which triggers pulse storms.
They might deploy more to keep you from leaving.
This is madness.
That Corite extractor was built for mining. Now it's a terrifying weapon. If they release the Corite, one pulse storm will wipe out everything on the island.
The three factions are mining and researching Corite in Mashmak. Is this some kind of power play by Thea? To have their insane demands met and fight the moon?
It's probably more than that. Did you see the crystals? They're everywhere.
So it looks like our base weapon regenerates instantly, and our special weapons, which honestly didn't feel that special, do not. Like meleeing requires energy?
Shooting mode.
Have we done what we could? I don't think we can dismantle more extractors.
HQ has pinpointed the extraction area. Sending the coordinates your way. Beacon deployed. Your ride will be there in 2 minutes. Hang in there.
Coordinates confirmed. Let's get this evac started.
Finally, getting out of this hellhole.
Yeah, too bad we couldn't stop them.
See those Corite pulse storms? They're small, but they pack a punch. They can do a lot of damage to the fluid armor and the Striker itself.
We need a safer route.
Energy low.
Those storms are expanding. We can't risk losing Elisa. You need to make sure you make it. Even if we don't.
We move as one. Let's go.
Still got an airdrop beacon. Now they'll rue the day.
Unavailable. Heads up. New Corite pulse storm detected. Unavailable.
Well, I guess it does hit me. Oh, yeah.
Fire from above. Stabilizing. sight. This is it! Deploy the beacon and start the evac. Stabilizing.
Of stuff that definitely didn't happen. On the one hand, I feel like, yeah, cool, thematic, that's cool, but also it does have a hint of imagine if our game was this cool. You know? Oh, I have done it. Achievement points. Points that track the Shadow Special Task Force's combat strength, size, and influence can be used to unlock data entries in the pilot report. Medal slots and insignia slots in striker design and pilot customization. Okay. Is chat in the way again? Chat might be in the way again. Okay, my favorite. Playing with moving where the chat is located. Okay, escape to inspect the Stricker Bay. You know what? Hold on. Maybe I'll move chat here. You know what? That's fine. Yep. Back to here. Inspect Stricker Bay.
I thought we would still have at least 100 years to figure a way out of our demise after the catastrophe. But now that we're seeing how fast Korite spreads, that estimate might in fact be closer to 30 years, or perhaps even less than that. We've lost nearly 2/3 of the world's population to the catastrophe, due to the emergence of Korite. I saw a chance for us to unite, to rebuild our homes. I had high hopes that Korite could spur growth in technology and offer a path to human survival. But ironically, we've put everything we know into this striker behind me. All it changes is how we fight each other. Another way to quench our thirst for blood. Everybody wants a better life. Fertile land, breathable air. So we keep scrabbling over what's left of Earth's resources. And during a recent operation in Mashmak, one of our brave pilots discovered that Korite is conscious. It can grow, maybe even replicate human experiences. We're not sure if it's a sentient being in a different form. But it's spreading much faster than we expected. As you might already know, Shadow was founded to resolve conflicts while protecting human rights. But now this Korite consciousness will sure stir things up. Resource wars are about to get real ugly. However, at the end of the day, if humanity can't get its act together, it's on us to bridge the gap between humanity and Korite. Mashmak's ground zero for Korite disasters, and a battleground for extremist factions. It's our job to stop these lunatics from releasing Korite, polluting the surface, and wiping out humanity. And even if Korite proves to be sentient, which it may, we still need to find a way to survive. Let's buy humanity some more time.
that chloride is sentient with all of the population that you've lost.
Hey, Christian, can I talk to you real quick? That voice from the last battle, I don't think that it came from the pilot.
Interesting. We're looking into the combat data and...
The combat data? No, that's not it. I'm talking about something completely different. I've got a bad feeling. Those crystals might be infecting living things. Well, not infect. It's more like fusion. Or maybe evolution.
Evolving into silicon-based life forms. That sounds like something you might see in an old sci-fi movie. If that's the case, then we're probably dealing with something way beyond our understanding. Get some rest. I'll keep you guys updated.
Oh, I am myself now, so good thing I spent all that time in the character creator. Yes, Strut. Strut King. Okay, so it is push and hold to sprint, but we're honestly, we're not done. Okay, yeah. Let's just get there. Wait, let us check around and see. Okay, I don't see anything that appears to be of importance.
攻击地球，引发了动摇世界的巨大灾难。The Mizran opposition attacked the Union's mine in the Eye of Mizra. Regional militias have been fiercely competing for chloride.
Chloride particles, composed of silicon carbide, have spread into settlements, leading to multiple outbreaks of Marson's disease among residents.
同盟联合科学院公布了一项数据，从大灾难。
Oh, it will let me go places. We're gonna be obedient. We are.
C 正在地表加速蔓延，数十年内可完全污染地球。未来学会的学者们正在。
We can sit if we want to, and it kind of feels like it beckons us. Oh. Can we shower? Oh no! Are we about to get NSFW? Let's see. Use. Oh, it's just for... Oh! We just used the toilet. Oh my. Oh my. That feels unnecessary. What is this? Oh! Yep, the NSFW has commenced. Handprint against shower glass, go. Okay, well, interesting. It will not let us wash our hands for realsies, though. It doesn't do like a, oh, we washed our hands. Can I put this toilet away? Okay, so we can put these things away, and it will play that we use them if we open it. You know, let's try it again. It's gonna play it again? Yes, it will. Okay, well, noted. For science, this is necessary. I did not see an option that's like, would you like to skip the cinematic? Okay, close that up, thank you. Oh, no! That was... No! This was supposed to be closing things. I did not mean to open the toity. Okay, which one are we targeting? I want you to close. I want you to close. Okay. And... yeah. Are we able to walk ourselves in here? Yes. When the monsters invade, we know where we will be hiding. Is the closet a thing? Oh, the closet's a thing! Okay, that does not seem to be useful, though. It's a nice little attention to... Ugh. How? I want to target this one! Okay, well, whatever. Sit. And we're pretending that this screen of nothing is very, very interesting. Okay. Day by time, I guess. Oh my!
Combat alert! Combat
All
alert!
the things that we were already playing with.
New mission received. All relevant personnel proceed to the tactical station.
Well, we're busy showering, so that's not our job.
Marston's disease among residents.
What's happening? Is that telling us to go into the shower? No, I think.
EIC 已经污染了全球57%可居住面积。
The mouse sensitivity is very interesting.
Things aren't looking good, Chief.
Corites everywhere. Resources are running low. At this point, wars are unavoidable.
More than anything, this is a test of morals.
Right, but I'm not holding my breath on that. The world leaders are not going to talk this one out. The three factions in the moon are openly at each other's throats. The world's in shambles. Pair that with the chaos in Mashmak and the borders. Our hands are already pretty full. Besides, our pilots need different strikers for various combat situations.
And what about the pilots? How'd it go with... Oh, speak of the devil. Chief's got a mission for you.
We're short on pilots at the moment, so that means we're counting on you for this mission. Mecha Matrix will send 5 striker pilots alongside our squad for this operation. You know how it is. Strategy and striker pairings are key in co-op missions. Confirm your striker with Alessio. Get prepped and move out as soon as the mission's live.
We just rolled out a new brake striker. Come on, I'll show you. You'll love it.
Oh. Are they gonna let us test some different strickers? Recommended. Leonie Fevre, I'm guessing. Leonie, reporting for duty. Visit Ace Recruitment and Logistics to purchase Striker Archive Falcon Custom. Deploy Leonie and unlock exclusive Striker design Falcon Custom. Elite pilot for Falcon Custom. Okay. Well, what's this about the route order? Well, this is recommended for us to do. Link Discord. Follow this. Okay. I guess we'll do this. It is irresponsible for you to have that pet bird on your combat mission. Okay. Oh, it is recommended that we purchase her for $50. Nah. Recruits Falcon Customs Pilot and unlock Striker Design Falcon Custom. Looks like it's sellable on the Matrix Marketplace, whatever that means. Trial unit. Do we want to be tempted? Not that we will be, I kind of think it's not the prettiest. I'm not fond of that gold and blue. Sure, we will trial it just to see what it's like. Try in training. Confirm. As long as I can leave whenever I want. Hopefully it's not locking. You will have to complete this training mission if you want to leave. Or you can pay $50 right now. Okay. More of the ice skating kind of movement. We are flying. And it seems
stabilizing.
It fires as long as we hold them and stops. I'm going to run out of ammunition and all it does is reload. That's
target
fine.
required.
The target is required for left click. see. Okay, I do not know what activating one did. It looks like it just activated a power. Maybe it's a search thing for like enemies? Radar? I pressed 2 and it's giving us this glidey stuff. Maybe it's a temporary flight mode that doesn't consume our other... Yeah, we are staying in the air. It is consuming our... Wait, is it only consuming it while we were down though? Huh. I think it's a flight mode. I guess maybe I accidentally deactivated it before. It's pretty nifty that you have this flight mode.
Stabilizing.
3.
Unavailable.
Unavailable. Okay, so what are we supposed to be doing here in training? Are we going to actually have enemies to fight? Maybe I am once again unable to see due to the location of chat. We're going to remedy that once again. Okay, come here, chat. Let us move you. I'm going to move you over to where enter to start chat is, because that seems like an appropriate place for the chat to be. Manual, open overview, training settings, cargo, striker settings, switch, brake, striker, menu, fast wheel, call in aircraft,
stabilizing.
Menu. Training settings. Dummy striker type. Yeah, sure. Summon in an enemy of exactly what we have, I guess. Yeah? Is that... Oh, is it over here? Hello! Okay. 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 Is 3 unavailable? Why is 3 unavailable? What about 1? I have no idea still what 1 is supposed to do. Does this not have a melee mode? Does not. It's not switching. Weapon overview is F2. Recon kit. Boost detection and lock-on range. Ignores terrain. Stealth. Carite haze and Corite pulse storm. Continuously marks nearby enemies, displaying them to friendly units. Light missile launcher. Pilot fires 8 light missiles at locked targets, dealing blast damage. Locked target required. Winged form switches to flight mode for enhanced mobility, detection range, and lock-on range. Grants immunity to enemy lock-on during evade, loops, or spiral descent. Ascend, descend, max speed ascend, max speed descend, evade, upward loop. W space shift. Okay. That seems a little annoying. Heavy missile launcher Q3 fires heavy missiles. Okay, so I guess not all.
Unavailable.
It keeps saying unavailable. I want to fire my heavy missiles. What's the whole point of this? Maybe I have to call in an airdrop to get them? Nope, I have no idea. Whatever. Well, I feel like I'm done here with this part. End battle? Are you sure you want to end the battle? Confirm.
Training complete.
Yeah, we learned so much. I learned that I wasn't particularly impressed with that fancy language. Okay, let's see here. Oops, this button. Gosh darn it. Would you behave? I am definitely going to need to find a place for my chat that is not in the way of literally everything at all times, all the time. This might be a case for using our second monitor. Oh, whatever. But anyway. Okay, back to the game. I do not see that they are showing us any other special peoples. Improvement in matrix selections. 7-day free trial for a bunch of things. Matrix contract. Is this like a battle pass? Seasonal sets. Seasonal cosmetics. I feel like the base pilot helmet that it literally had me use, so obviously I have one, should probably be default free, but whatever. Do I want a hat to cover my amazing hair? No, I don't. Do you know how much time I spent choosing that specific hair? Sport goggles. Covering my amazing eyes. I did not endeavor to make my person as gorgeous as he is for you to mess him up with ugly cosmetics and poor decision-making evidence. Tactical knife. Well, I suppose that could potentially be useful, but I'm betting it's just cosmetic, so that's fine. That's fine, thank you. Corite exchange. Okay, so I guess Corite is their version of premium currency. Inventory. Oh, what do we have here? Twin rocket launcher. I guess they gave it to that. You know, gave us that for free. Rockets. Cargo rocket recon. Repair station beacon. I hope these are not consumable. I hope that that's like something that you can bring in whenever you want. Logistics. Okay, Matrix Marketplace. So, aerial assault form scorching fire. Are these being sold by players? Unit price, bid price, time remaining, bids. Huh. This is definitely Rey from Evangelion. Styles. Is it just the hair, basically? Total sales 64. Time created, locked styles. What does this mean? I don't know if this is players, the devs. Kind of makes it look like it's limited time. Like, oh no, you better get this hair while the getting's good. I'm not a fan of that. That is a cute hairstyle though. Which reminds me, we do not yet know. Apparently it comes in different colors. That's cute. We do not yet know if we can change the look of our person. There are lots of pages of this. Well, I think we will leave that alone for now. There are outfits. What is cyber stereo? Is it meant to be like a little boombox? Yeah, a bunch of poor decisions. Okay. What is this? Chlorite ore, scorching fire. Okay, my listings and my bids. So you can bid on things and you can put things up for sale. I wonder if you can like earn things from playing the game and then earn premium currency. If they do have a system like that, then very good for you devs. That is a functional economy that's very free to play friendly. Good for you. If not, then improve. Operation Storm. Mashmak. Neutralize enemies. Collect dropped weapons and supplies, and beware of rival mercenaries and deadly pulse storms. Use an extraction point to evacuate when the operation ends. Free for all. Pilots conduct lone wolf operations in Mashmak. Combat readiness under 2,000. Enemy difficulty normal. Enemy count low. Extraction points 5. Restricted zone levels unavailable. Chlorite ore drops low. Okay. Operation Verge matchmaking mode. Oh, what is happening? Daily sign-in. Mission tokens. 500. Okay. Okay. Special supply vouchers issued by Shadow based on combat efficacy or efficiency? Efficiency. Mission tokens reset when a new season begins. Oh no. Planned obsolescence. Your money will expire shortly. Okay, well, I do not know. I do not know the significance of that, if we're being honest. Let's see here. Looks like at the end of it, we get the Shadow uniform, I suppose. Am I allowed to preview it? Character exclusive for protagonists. What about for villains? Okay, whatever. I'm guessing that this is the outfit that we get at the end. Rather dashing, I suppose. Get dog tag, tactical jetpack, complete test pilot challenge. Explore the base. Inspect dorm room, tactical station, striker bay, mess hall, and boarding. Then I am in the way of the next one. Let us correct that. Will just make me invisible for a second. Whoopsie-doo. This. Modify striker design. I'm going to click it and see what it is. Proceed to paint job? No. Not until I know more. You know what? We're going to come back to this. We are going to come back to this. Switch Break Striker. A new striker is ready for research. Check it out. Just looking at the screen a little bit to see. Our ballistic defense on this one, Alisness. It's a medium attacker. Armor purge, weapon switch, ballistic defense is C grade, energy defense is D grade, blast defense is B grade, physical defense B grade. Okay, I guess that means that we are perhaps more defensive against close combat stuff, maybe? Makes sense. Handling A. Solo combat B, armor B. Switch break striker. Select the striker to research. Do we just get to pick whichever one we want? Falcon is a light attacker. Tricera, ultra heavy defender. What if I want to preview them? Like, what if I want to see what they look like? So we're a medium attacker now, light attacker, ultra heavy defender, heavy brawler, light sniper, ultra heavy defender. Okay, there's 2 ultra heavy defenders. One is Hurricane and one is Tricera. Lumine, a light support. Aquila, heavy sniper. Pinaka, medium support. Sky Raider, medium attacker. Stego, ultra heavy attacker. Well, that's interesting. Panther, medium brawler. Stellaris, light brawler. Inferno, ultra heavy attacker. Which that says obtain via matrix contract fees. This Stellaris and Inferno. Wonder what that means. Serenith is a light support. I want to click it. I think it's safest to click one of these ones that doesn't say deploy to see if it light brawler, ambush, melee combat, ballistic defense C, energy defense C, blast defense C, physical defense B. Okay. Escape trigger? Okay, that works. Let's look at Inferno. Heavy firepower, mob suppression. Well, don't you look kind of chonky and offensive? By which I mean aggressive. Ballistic defense C, energy defense A, blast defense C, physical defense B. It's good at team combat, very good at team combat, not great at solo combat. Armor is B, handling C. Interesting. Serenus, light support, ultra range artillery, wide area recon. Great at team combat and support. Decent handling. And like, I guess, passable air combat, I guess. Kind of looks like C. C's the lowest grade that they give things. Don't quite care for the look of this one. It's just I open. Okay, well, I kind of think I want something that's listed as heavy because I usually like a chonky. Ultra heavy attacker. I am very curious, but do I want a defender? Sky Raider. Medium support. Light support. Ultra heavy defender. Hurricane looks kind of interesting. He is orange, it looks like. This light green sniper looks decent in his little picture. Heavy brawler, Welkin. He looks kind of fun in his little picture. Tricera, ultra heavy defender. I'm gonna click on Tricera. We're going to risk our biscuit and find out if it's like, that is yours now. You can use nothing else ever. I think they said that all of the initial 12 are available for use. Howitzer. Heavy Gatling gun, yes. We love ourselves a Gatling gun. Gatling gun. Salem Electric. I guess maybe that's the manufacturer. Oh my gosh, it is chonky like nobody's business. They really gave him an intro. Ballistic defense A, energy defense C, blast defense A, physical defense A. So he's very heavily armored. Apparently not great at solo combat, they're claiming. Great at team combat, great at support. Not great at handling. Handling D, so we have found lower handling. Combat range C. Oh, well that's also not great. That means that we have to get close to things with all of our armor. Well, at least it looks like we can go back and change which one we're looking at. So I'm going to do that. Oh wait, no, it can't. So switch breakers. Okay, yeah, we can switch. Tricera. I want to look at Welkin, the heavy brawler. Dueling force field. Heavy howitzer. Heavy battle axe. Pyrogenesis Industries. Welkin heavy blade. It is thick. I really rather like the look of that. Ballistic defense B, energy defense B, blast defense B, physical defense A. Seems well-rounded. Huh. Switch. Yeah, sure, let's look at Narukami, the light sniper. Let's find some Asian music. Decoy drone. Optical camo drone. Charged beam cannon. Kamiya Heavy Industries. Light sniper. This one looks like it might actually be female coded. Energy sniper, area cloaking, ballistic defense E. Oh, that's very low. Energy defense D, blast defense D, physical defense D. Decent team combatant, terrible solo combatant, B handling, and A for combat range. Interesting. It is rather pretty. You know what? We've already looked at Tricera, Welkin. Oh, apparently as we click on them, it is, like putting them up here out of this deploy thing. I wonder if that's like, oh, you will never have to see the intro thingy-bop again. Well, that'll be a little bit sad, but we're going to go ahead and go through these then. We're going to look at Falcon. Light missile launcher. Auto cannon. Wing form. Bifrost Industry Corporation. It looks much cooler in its base form than it does in that custom golden blue that it tried to get us to buy for $50. And I don't know what the point is of buying the $50 version. Is it literally just a skin? I don't want to discourage the devs from offering skins, but I didn't like that skin, so I didn't care for that one. This is much prettier. Aerial combat transform ready. Ballistic defense E, energy defense D. Blast defense C, physical defense D. So it's got terrible defense, but apparently it's a great solo combatant. Great air combatant and great handling. Interesting. It's pretty. That is pretty. Let's look at Hurricane. Thick and juicy. Should be, based on this description. Defense field drone. Focused emitter. Energy blaster. Salem electric. Mob suppression. Stronghold defense. Ballistic defense B. Energy defense A. Blast defense C. Physical defense B. Great armor. Not the best solo combatant. Decent team combat. Decent support. And not great on range combat. It looks alright. I might have liked Tricera better in terms of appearance. Let's look at Lumine next, a light support. Haze diffuser. Drone launcher. Support jetwing. NG Lunar Company. Oh, that's pretty cool. Field maintenance weapon switch. What does that mean? Field maintenance weapon switch. Ballistic defense B. Energy defense C. Blast defense B. Physical defense C. Team combat A. Support A. Handling B. Then everything else is middling. Armor is very low. This is some kind of healer, it kind of sounds like. It looks interesting. Not sure I love it, but it looks interesting. Oh, it looks better now. Let's look at Aquila. Heavy sniper. I wonder what makes it heavy. Is it thicker? Pulse claw. That sounds like it's for close-up. Airborne kit. Mobile beam cannon. NG system. Oh, it went away real quick. Aquila heavy sniper. Kind of like the look of this one. Not thrilled with its color scheme though. It looks a little plasticky. Energy sniper, aerial firepower, ballistic defense B, energy defense C, blast defense B, physical defense C. So it does seem like it's supposed to be decently defended. Huh. Interesting. Pinaka, medium support. Ooh, repair drone. Emergency support drone. Rapid repair grappler. Maha Industries. Well, this seems like it's definitely the healer, so I wonder what the other one was in terms of its support. Field maintenance, cover, airdrop. Ballistic defense B, energy defense B, blast defense C, physical defense C. So it seems like you want to stay away from things, don't get close. Team combat B, support A, solo combat D, armor C, handling C. Looks pretty decent, I suppose. How many more of these? We have 3. Sky Raider, medium attacker. Energy missile. Aerial assault form. Energy autocannon. Energy system company. Sky Raider. It looks pretty cool. Frontline bombardment transform ready. Ballistic defense B, energy defense B, blast defense C, physical defense C. Solo combat C, team combat B. Air combat A, handling B. Interesting. I kind of feel like it seems like it would do better than the other flying one. From just like the vibe or whatever, but they're rating the other one, I think, as an A-class solo combatant. Interesting. Dego, ultra heavy attacker. Micro missile, that looks cool. Rapid rocket, that also looks cool. Rocket pop! All the projectiles, Salem Electric. This is, oh, and he's so thick. Yep. Hello. Hello. High caliber turret, fire suppression, ballistic defense B, energy defense B, blast defense B, physical defense A. So he seems quite tanky. Armor rated B, team combat A, solo combat D, support B, handling D, combat range B. I feel like the other heavies had combat range C, so an improvement of thickness, combat range. Though that may not be relevant. Panther, medium brawler. I do wonder what they are considering. Well, yeah, our trial training stuff has been like in corridors and cramped rooms. The footage of the actual game is very big arenas, so I could imagine a combat range coming into play there. Reinforced complex shield. Complex shield. Lance. Huh. Bifrost Industry Corporation. Oh, it looks cool. Linebreaker weapon switch, medium brawler. He looks cool. Let's see, ballistic defense B, energy defense C, blast defense B, physical defense C. He's a brawler, as in like get in close, but his physical defense is a C? That seems like poor design decisions were made. Armor B, solo combat A, handling A. And then sucks at a bunch of other things. Well, let's go back to Tricerax. I thought he looked cool. Yep, and we are skipping the little intro scenes. I wonder if there's a way to replay them if you ever want to. Well, I think that we've actually gone through enough for now that I am going to call my stream here. And we will maybe poke at these things later on or tomorrow. So I will just check my chat real quick. And of course, there are no additional chatters. Rude. Where are all my viewers? Just kidding. Anyway, it was fun poking at this game a little bit, but you know, we haven't really properly experienced the game yet, because definitely that little trial kind of wet your beak thing is not what this game is meant to be in general, based on the footage, based on my understanding. So we will get into more of that at a later time. So if I did have any viewers, then thank you for showing up. And for any viewers of videos or on-demand footage, then I hope you enjoy whatever you see. So ta-ta for meow, bye-bye.